let's move along to the Cavaliers of today, who do not have Kyrie, but they have a decent little player by the name of Donovan Mitchell, Mr. Big Game, 50 points. I think the guy can pull 50 points out of his U-Haul whenever he wants to. He's amazing. He, unfortunately, has to go up against the juggernaut of the East, the Boston Celtics. Tell me, will the Cavs beat the Celtics to advance to the East Finals, or is this it for them? And does it end quickly?
This is it for the Cavs. It ends quickly. It's the end of the line. I do believe that Donovan will put up numbers, but I just don't believe that overall the team is good enough to beat the Celtics. And I think the Celtics are, on a mission as well, taking out the Heat last round to avenge their horrible loss last year.
Yeah.
From that 8-1 seed. So, I don't even really see the Cavs winning the game. I think if the Celtics come ready to play as they should, on paper, it should be a sweep 4-0.
You're rough, bro. You don't even see him getting a game?
No, I don't see the gentleman sweep.
You don't see Spider pulling one out and just dropping maybe or something.
I think he might. I think he might be able to pull one, but that's going to be a tall order, and he's going to have to get like 60.
Well, I definitely will say he is capable of 60. That is that beyond him. Yeah, I got to go. I just think the Celtics have got a couple things. They have a very solid team top to bottom. They're experienced. We just talked about that in the last segment. Mm-hmm. And they're ticked off about what happened last year.
That's right. They pissed off.
Oh, well, I want a PG audience to watch our show, Jimmy. So I will say ticked off. But that's true. I just think all those things together, and I'll be honest, the East is weak. I mean, when you got four teams and the four teams remaining in the West are pretty much, in my opinion, all better than the teams in the East. I think if you started the NBA Finals right now, all four of those teams, the Thunder, the Nuggets, the Timberwolves, and the Mavs, could beat the Celtics, right?
I agree.
Now, I don't know what's going to happen after they beat each other up and then have to play the Celtics. But if they were playing them right now, they're better than the Celtics.
Well, how about the NBA? And I think they were playing with this at one point. Adapting.
No, I know what you're going to say.
You have to have the best teams, right? The best teams to seed them, and the best teams play the best teams.
You reseed them.
If the Celtics are that good, they'll still be where they're supposed to be. All the other teams will fall where they're supposed to be if we say that the East is weak like that, and that allow the Western Conference teams that we are saying are good to actually benefit and from the regular season.
Called me old school, Jimmy, but I like the playoff seeding. I like the playoff seeding in the NFL. I don't care that you can be 7-9 and get into the playoffs. I think that's great, right? That gives the fan base something to cheer about. This is the way it is. You got to win your conference.
See, doesn't that go towards like everybody gets a trophy?
No, it's not even close, bro.
How you in the playoffs and you 7-9?
Not even close, bro. Because what happens is, what happens is you have this year the East is weak, but a couple of years ago it was stronger than the West. So it ebbs and flows, man. Competition changes. Remember when LeBron and all those guys were over in the East?
And they were talking about how strong the East was. And
when the Heat and all those, So it ebbs and flows. It's great. It's fun.
I get it.
And by the way, it gets other teams involved. You can have a down year and your team could still be in the playoffs. And we've seen recently the Heat last year, 8 seed, beat them all the way to the finals, bro. Like that was awesome.